Georgia football returns to Jacksonville for its annual clash with Florida, but this year's meeting comes with a twist. The Gators once again find themselves in turmoil, a familiar story in this rivalry. Dan Mullen, Jim McElwain, and Will Muschamp all faced mounting pressure before losing their jobs after this matchup in past years. Now, Billy Napier has already been dismissed, leaving wide receivers coach Billy Gonzales to take over as interim head coach. For Georgia, the stakes are high as they face a Florida team struggling to find its footing. The Gators enter with a disappointing 3-4 record after early losses to South Florida, LSU, and Miami, a steep fall from their preseason expectations. Yet Georgia players aren't underestimating them. Defensive lineman Jordan Hall called Florida's offensive line one of the best they'll face all season, a reminder that this rivalry rarely goes as the record suggests. Head coach Kirby expects the Gators to play with renewed energy under new leadership. A coaching change can spark something unpredictable, and Florida's players are eager to prove themselves. Gonzales described his team as talented, resilient, and hungry, determined to fight despite the chaos. Georgia has dominated this rivalry lately, winning 7 of the last 8 meetings, including 4 in a row. The Bulldogs' confidence comes not just from talent, but from history. No player on this roster has ever lost to Florida. Still, the Gators played them tough last year before Georgia pulled away late. Florida will look to capture that same fight, even with an uphill battle ahead. The Bulldogs, refreshed after a bye week, have focused on fixing defensive lapses that cost them early in games. Smart emphasized tackling, discipline, and physicality during practices. Georgia's defense has been reliable in the clutch, but inconsistent starts have tested them. Offensively, quarterback gunner Stockton has been a steady leader, protecting the ball while keeping the attack balanced. With several key injuries at receiver, tight ends like Lawson Lucky could see more involvement after his breakout performance against Ole Miss. Florida's offense faces its own challenges. Quarterback DJ Lagway has shown flashes of promise but has struggled with turnovers, leading the SEC in interceptions. The absence of star freshman Vernell Brown III will hurt, leaving Dallas Wilson as the primary threat in the passing game. Running back Jaden Baugh remains the engine of Florida's offense, ranking among the SEC's best rushers with over 600 yards this season. Georgia's defense will aim to pressure Lagway into mistakes while containing Baugh's explosiveness. On the other side, Florida's defensive front is physical and athletic, making it one of the better units Georgia will see. However, their secondary has been vulnerable, allowing big plays through the air in recent weeks. Special teams could play a role too. Georgia's Peyton Woodring and Florida's Trey Smack are 2 of the top kickers in the SEC, both capable of hitting from beyond 50 yards. But field goals won't be enough against a Georgia offense that has scored at least 30 points in every Jacksonville matchup since 2020. Expect Georgia to rely on its balanced attack and second-half strength. The Bulldogs have outscored opponents by nearly 70 points after halftime this season, while Florida has faded late in games. The Gators may start with energy and emotion, but Georgia's discipline, depth, and confidence should wear them down. When the clock winds down in Jacksonville, Georgia's poise and physicality are likely to prevail once again. Florida will fight hard under new leadership, but the Bulldogs' blend of toughness, experience, and execution should keep their winning streak alive and their championship hopes intact.